If you know the sum formulas for sine and cosine, you don't need to memorize the difference formulas separately. You can derive them on your own. But there are some things we need to know in order to do this. One of these is that sine of negative x equals negative sine x. This means that the sine function is also an odd function. Now let's move on to the cosine function. Cosine of negative x is also equal to cosine x. This means that the cosine function is an even function. With this information, let's now derive the difference formulas starting from the sum formulas. Let's start with sine of a plus b. How do I find sine of a minus b? Here I will write minus b wherever I see b. If I do this, I will obtain sine of a minus b here, and I'll have an idea about its expansion. Now, as you can see, I replaced everything we saw as b with minus b. Now let's use our prior knowledge. That is, cosine of minus b will already be equal to cosine b, and sine a of minus b will be equal to minus sine b. When we use this, we'll see that the plus sign here becomes a minus. We can also write cosine b instead of cosine of minus b. Here, we've already obtained sine of a minus b. Here you have the sign difference formula. Now, let's go and apply the formula for cosine as well. Cosine of a minus b. Here too, we'll write minus b wherever we see b. Let's do that. I've written it here, here, and here as well. Now, cosine of minus b is already equal to cosine b. I know that. Sine of minus b is also equal to minus sine b. Therefore, when two negatives come together here, they'll make a plus. I carried over cosine of minus b as cosine b, just as it is. And of course, here I obtained cosine of a minus b, and in this way, I have mastered all the trigonometric sum and difference formulas.